Hey everyone, this is Will with Midwest Washing Equipment. It is 3 degrees outside here today in Indianapolis, but we're gonna go over some of the different truck options you have for pressure washing and drone washing. We've got quite a few different vans and trucks at the shop today, so we're gonna go through each and kind of highlight their pros and cons. So we'll go to the first one now, which is a box truck. So behind me here, we have a Ford F600 box truck. It has about a 16-foot box on it, so it's a pretty huge truck. You can see it has dually rear tires, so you have a lot of capacity. The primary advantages of box trucks is you can carry a ton of equipment. You may have seen some of our previous YouTube videos featuring box trucks. You can have extra pumps, hot water, a lot of customization done with the walls and the doors, as well as carrying a lot more just liquid capacity in general. The main disadvantage is, as you can tell, they're huge. They can be tough to move around cities. You're definitely not going to get this thing in a parking garage if you were to clean that out. So you're kind of limited with what you can do going into smaller areas. But if you're in a city that you can drive around pretty easily, or in a more rural area where that's not a huge concern, box trucks will work perfectly for you. They have a lot of capacity. They can carry a ton of equipment, and you have space for your washing equipment as well as all the other equipment you may want to keep as well. Next, we're going to go check out this truck, which is a flatbed style. So here we have a flatbed style truck. This is an Isuzu NRR. They're very popular for landscaping as well as pressure washing. The advantages of trucks like this is similar to the box truck. You can carry a ton of equipment. You can have high capacity tanks, 300, 500 gallons, multiple pressure washers, reels on the side. And as you can see, since it's open, it's very easy to access. You can have your reels coming off here. You can even have reels beneath the deck of the truck. Disadvantages of this is kind of similar to the box truck. It's large, it can be difficult to move around. And another one you have with equipment like this is it's all open. You can see it's an open bed. You can't really, if you had valuable things like a drone or other equipment that you may not want messed with, there's really no way to keep it secure here unless you had built your own walls in. But these are great options for carrying a lot of equipment. You can do drone washing, you can do kind of high volume surface work. It's kind of like a box truck without the walls. You get a lot of high capacity, but it is exposed to the elements. Next, we're gonna go check out some Sprinter van options. So right behind me, we have a Mercedes Sprinter van. These are very popular for drone washing, especially our van skid options. It's kind of like a small box truck. You can keep everything contained within it. This one has a 14-foot cargo area. The 14-foot is great if you have a skid with hot water or want a lot more equipment on it. We have a lot of vans that are also 12-foot and 10-foot cargo areas as well. You really only want to do the 10-foot if you have an 8-foot van skid and don't need to store a lot of extra equipment in the front of it. If you have a longer skid and a lot of equipment in the front, you probably want to do the 14-foot cargo area. There's another Sprinter van behind me. This one has a 10-foot cargo area with an 8-foot van skid inside of it. This is a much more compact, kind of shorter wheelbase. You can still fit a lot of equipment in it, but not as much as you could with a 14-foot cargo area on the other van we had just looked at. So that's a brief overview on some of the truck and vehicle options you have for pressure washing or drone washing. Of course, there's a lot more options that we don't have here, like flatbed trucks, different types of vans, different types of cab overs. But this is a good overview on some of the larger as well as more compact vehicle option you have when you're looking at starting a drone washing operation or using for your pressure washing work.